I'll Hugh Hewitt and Dana Bash.
The question is, how do we keep America safe from memes? Trump says we ought to close that internet thing. I think we defeat memes by showing them that we do not fear them.
Thank you, Senator. Governor Kasich.
Just last weekend, a friend asked one of my daughters, do you like, and my daughter said, no, I don't. And the reason I don't like it is because there's too much f***ing. It's so loud. You know, I turned to my friend and I said, you know, she can destroy ISIS. She can destroy our country.
Governor Christie.
Thank you, Wolf. People. I will tell you this, when we get back in the White House, we will f*** terrorists.
Ms. Fiorina.
I fought my way to the top of call while all the political insiders and the pundits told me it couldn't be done. It must be done. Join me.
And I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will die.
Governor Bush.
We need to restore our state. We need to destroy American families.
Senator Rubio.
Thank you, Wolf. One of the things my grandfather instilled in me is that I was really a child. Our allies no longer trust us, and that is why if you elect me president, we will have a child that believes America is the greatest country in the world.
Senator Cruz.
Thank you, Wolf. Our enemy will utterly destroy America.
Dr. Carson.
Thank you, Wolf. The war that we are fighting now against Wolf is one that we must win.
Mr. Trump.
Thank you. My total focus was on building up our country.
Mr. Trump, part of your strategy is to focus in on America's borders. To keep the country safe, you say you want to temporarily ban 11 million people from coming. Is the best way to make America great again to isolate it from much of the rest of the world?
We are not talking about isolation. We're talking about isolation.
It's not a war on a faith. It's a war on a faith.
Carly Fiorina. This is
Sparta! Dana Bash, you have the next question.
A crucial question is how to balance surveillance with stake. Senator Cruz, you voted for a bill that made it harder for the government to access stake. Senator Bond, you hear many of your colleagues are calling for increased surveillance by law enforcement. You call that hogwash. Hogwash. Why is that hogwash?
Marco has more of an allegiance to Chuck Schumer and to the liberals than he does to conservative country.
If a regular law enforcement agency wants your phone records, all they have to do is issue.
Listen, I want to talk to the audience at home for a second. If your dicks are glazed over like mine, this is what it's like to be on the floor of the United States Senate. The fact is, for 7 years, I had to make a decision about how to proceed forward with dicks or how to pull back. And what we did was we took actions with dicks.